Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Mama Do, and we're going to do another intuitive reading for a missing person case. I've been researching this case today, watching different YouTubers who have put out a little information in the last 24 to 48 hours regarding this person, seeing some posts from their family on Facebook, and excuse me, my eyes are itching really bad all of a sudden. This is another one of those, where did they go? Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize that I still had that turned up. But amazing how it does that right when I say, where did she go? So let's talk about her, okay? Her name is Heidi Planck. She's 39 years old. She's missing from Downey, California. She was last seen by people who know her, which would have been her son and her ex-husband, on October the 17th, where she was seen on her security cameras coming out of her house with her dog, Seven, getting into her 2017 silver gray Range Rover to go to her son's football game. Her husband, ex-husband, says that she seemed very distracted during the game, and she left at halftime. He stayed at the game to finish seeing his son play, and to, of course, take the child home afterwards. Heidi was supposed to pick up her son on Wednesday. I believe that's the 20th, because the 17th is a Sunday. And whenever she didn't show up at the school, the son texted her. He's 10 years old. And he sent her a text message that says, "Where are you?" There was no response. And that's when everybody, family and friends, realized there's a problem. And they report her missing. And immediately discovered that her dog, Seven, had been found 3 hours after she left the football game inside of the high-rise apartment complex, a really swanky place in Los Angeles, California. Once again, the dog's name is Seven. This dog was found on the 28th floor. Yeah, not down there in the basement, not in the parking garage, not in the lobby, but up on the 28th floor of this swanky place. Not many people are mentioning the name of this apartment complex, but I think it's very important because of their lack of cooperation with this case. I mean, today is, well, I'm recording this on the 29th, but not the 29th, and this will come out tomorrow morning, Saturday morning on the 30th. But this apartment complex is in the entertainment district of Los Angeles. It's very swanky, very nice. And I understand privacy laws. I get that. I really do. But we have a missing person here. And they won't allow anybody to go into their parking garage to see if her car, if her Range Rover is in the parking garage. Friends have asked to go and just walk through the garage to see if her car is there. And they have absolutely refused them access to see if the Range Rover is located there. The Los Angeles Police Department, Downey Police Department, has requested the security footage from this swanky place. By the way, the name of it is Hope Plus Flower. Hope Plus Flower. So any resident there that can take a look for this car, that would be amazing. If you know of any information regarding Heidi and her being there before, if you've seen her, it would be amazing if you could speak up. Let's see, do I have her license plate number on this missing person flyer? No, I don't. Okay, so let's go back to what's happened. She's there at the football game. She's distracted, so she leaves. 3 hours later, her dog is found inside this apartment complex. Wow. Not Heidi, though. There's no sign of her. There is no sign of her personal belongings. The purse that was seen with her in the video coming out of her house, it's not there. Her computer, her cell phone, none of that. So right now, she's a single mom. So it's not like a husband can call and give permission to track her stuff. They're having to go by the legalities to trace where her phone was at. And I'm really hoping this Range Rover had some type of GPS system on it so that they can track it real quick. Okay, it just says California license plate. It's yellow and black. A gray 27 Range Rover with a yellow and black California license plate. Heidi is 5'3", 120 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. She's originally from the area of Buffalo, New York, so she's not going to sound like your typical Californian. Nope, she got a little bit of a East Coast accent going on there. But back to this apartment complex. Yeah, they're less than helpful. I understand privacy laws, but you have a missing person. If nothing else, you could get your security to look at the videos and see, did she arrive alone? Where did she go when she went into your building? Do you have cameras on all your floors? I'm certain you do. You're very swanky. And I'm going to keep using that word because that's literally what this place is about. Okay? Because this is not her typical behavior. This is a woman with an established career. She owns her home. She co-parents her child. She picks him up from school routinely. And she's just vanished now. Just vanished. Family and friends do suspect foul play. They cannot even fathom the thought that she would disappear, walk away from her son. I do know his name. I am not calling his name because of his age on here. It's in plenty of articles if you would like to read one. She was a very dedicated mother. Okay? So, let's talk about what messages Spirit has given us towards the disappearance of Heidi Planck from Los Angeles, the Los Angeles area, October 17th. How did 7 end up in this apartment complex? Well, the affirmation card for this reading is today, I move forward. Today, I can see each obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. Okay, so there's an obstacle. All right, well, Los Angeles Police Department is working on getting the warrants to see the security cameras and to be able to search the parking garage for Heidi's vehicle. They're also looking into tracing her cell phone, her computer, and possibly a GPS system on the Range Rover. Because now we're talking about 12 days with no contact from a mother who was frequently in contact with her child. A person who, if she skipped a day calling somebody back, they were, wow, what happened? Because that's not her pattern. This woman, not to say that every person that deals in financial business is very punctual, but she was known for being punctual, okay? Returning calls, returning messages, returning emails, and now it is air silence. So what's the synopsis of this reading? Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. And what does that mean for this reading? Well, we're going to ask Spirit more. The romance card for this reading is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Getting to know somebody better. Maybe not knowing them exactly as much as you could have, should have, would have. All the haves. And the Archangel card is about counselor. Counselor. So it says, Archangel Azrael, you're a natural counselor. Many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And I feel that this is Spirit saying there is guidance out there, whether that's through a tarot reader, through more contact and question friends and family members and business acquaintances regarding last contact, regarding last sighting. There is information still out there that hasn't been looked at closely yet. Alright? So let's find out what's going on. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels and ancestors, can you please, somebody didn't appreciate. Okay, well, we have abundance over here, which is about bliss and gratitude, but somebody didn't appreciate what opportunities they had. Somebody didn't see the experience as being promising. They weren't getting what they wanted out of it. So can you tell us about the disappearance of Heidi Planck, Spirit? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? It's very uncomfortable. And that takes me back to the ex-husband saying that Heidi appeared very distracted during the first half of the game. A King of Pentacles. Oh. This has to do with a male, prominent male. Someone who made good money, has a nice savings account, very abundant lifestyle. Is there anything else you can reveal to us, Spirit, regarding the disappearance of Heidi Planck? Hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. Planck. Yeah. Looks good. Sounds good. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I do not take offense to that. The Hermit. A Taurus or a Virgo, huh? By the way, she was born at the end of March 1987, I believe it was. Am I right? No, not that. When is her birthday? I know it's in March. I don't remember the year, forgive me. And I don't see it in this article or the one I have brought up on my phone right now. But she is 39 years old. So with this hermit here, somebody felt that they could acquire knowledge, acquire experience, acquire energy from Heidi. They were very attracted to Heidi. They wanted to experience a soulmate situation with her. They had, this is not somebody new to Heidi, just so you know. Heidi did not share the feelings that this person had for them. For her, it was a business situation. For them, they wanted more. They wanted to have, I don't like saying this in the readings. Yeah, absolutely. The Four of Pentacles in reverse and the upright. Heidi did not share the same feelings of wanting, desiring intimacy with this person as this person desired with her. And that's the best way I know how to put it. This person desired intimacy with Heidi. But things didn't go the way they wanted them to. She turned them down. She gave them the cold shoulder. She basically told them to hit the pavement. And she was following her best judgment. She could feel that things were not as they should be. Wow. I see her inside the apartment complex in Hope Plus Flower. In an elevator. Any other clarifier spirit for this part of the reading regarding the day of the disappearance? Heidi was using all of her powers within her. This is a beautiful person. Not just on the outside, but on the inside. That's what the Magician signifies here. That the sign of infinity here. The red robe of being very compassionate, being strong, independent. She turned down their offer. So what happened, Spirit? Where is Heidi Planck? Can you please reveal to us evidence as to where Heidi Planck is located? Nine of Wands in reverse. Beaten. Held captive at one point. Assaulted. injuries. What else do we have, Spirit? What can you tell us about how locating evidence as to where Heidi Planck is located? Ten of Cups in reverse. A destruction of a happy home, a happy spouse. This person did not get what they wanted. This person was, the word coming up is, was very adamant of their desires and did not achieve their goal. Page of Wands. So they got mad. They got real mad. A page is a message and Wands is fire. In this instance, it's anger. I mean, you see it in the fox's face. It's anger. How dare you turn me down? How dare you not accept my offer? What about evidence? Where can we locate evidence regarding the location of Heidi Planck? It's very unexpected. It's very unexpected. This person was consulting with Heidi regarding some financial situations, but not because they wanted the financial advice, but because they wanted to be entwined physically with her. They were so attracted to her, and they absolutely have this air about them that they get what they want. And she was like a fish out of water in this instance. The greed, the entitlement of this individual. She could feel that there was something very wrong with this personality. And whereas she was working to handle her business work-wise with this person, oh, we have cards flipping everywhere. She tried not to worry and just keep it on a business level. And she tried to explain to them that she does not mix business with pleasure. That would be too much of a burden to carry. Too many problems involved in a situation like that. But they saw her as being the next best thing to sliced bread. Beautiful, hot, charming, exotic. Ace of Swords in reverse. But they couldn't get her to fall for their proposal, for their offer to be entwined physically. She didn't see them as somebody that she couldn't turn down. They felt they were somebody that others can't turn down, but she didn't see them that way. And so she was not inclined to be in a relationship with this person, but they kept going towards her with an offer of love, with an offer of affection, with an offer to be entwined physically. So what happened? What happened to Heidi Planck, Spirit? Spirit guide, angels, and ancestors. Temperance. More showing of assault. You see the blood on the top of the head and the blood below the eye. Broken cheekbone. Yeah. Assaulted. Assaulted with something in the home. In the location. Unable to maintain their temper. Unable to control her temperament. And that is clarified by the Tower. All hell breaking loose. The Tower falling down. The collapse of Heidi. There's so much blood below the eye, and I see broken cheekbone, but it could have also been a shot, a gun, a bullet, a projectile, due to the force of the bodies being thrown from the tower. Being hit with something, and then, oh, this was really hard. Being shot, being harmed to a further degree. Is there any other messages you would like to reveal, Spirit, regarding the disappearance of Heidi Planck? The moon. Things done in the dark. Things done hiding things. Trying to conceal the evidence. I see multiple gunshot wounds in the crab, lobster. I see multiple gunshot wounds. And that is clarified by the Two of Wands. Ooh. Her standing in her power. Not giving in to this person's demands. Their attempt to control her. They've already isolated her. So let's ask some hard questions, because Spirit gave us some hard answers here. So was Heidi in the apartment complex Hope Plus Flower? Is this where this harm came to Heidi at? Really? Okay. Did Heidi meet up with this person at Hope Plus Flower Apartments? Judgment. That's a terrible picture, isn't it? Look how vicious that is. You have the good person with the halo around their head, and then you have like a devil there. This person planned this. They wanted to make sure they had the upper hand. They really wanted her to feel like she couldn't turn them down, but she did. She stood her ground, and she said, no, I do not party like this. I don't have emotional attachments and physical gatherings with people I work with, my clients. So she turned down their offer. And this person basically blew up in flames around her. I do see that she tried to fight back on the initial assault. And Heidi might have been getting the best of them because then they pulled out a gun. Did this person physically rape Heidi? King of Swords. And it's clarified by Justice in reverse. Yes. I do see that she was, at some level, physically abused. And it was not what she wanted. She did not agree to it. And it didn't bring this person satisfaction as they thought it would. But they did it anyway. You see all of the smoke down here due to the assault. It's as if one person is on top of another person. Is Heidi remains in her Range Rover? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, huh? She wasn't moved. She hasn't been moved. She absolutely can be in the Range Rover. Okay? But she hasn't been moved. Because I'm also not getting the message that she was in the apartment. Alright? Now that's clarified by the Three of Swords. It was in reverse. No, it wasn't. Forgive me. It was in the upright. So, that's where she's at. It does feel that her death came inside the Range Rover itself. So I got to know about this Hope Plus Flower apartment complex. Does the predator live at this apartment complex? They have a lot of hope. And they are seen as very abundant, very beautiful, very amazing. And oh my. Okay. So what it is that the culprit has a female friend that lives in these apartments. Now, whether they've been staying with them or not, the culprit actually doesn't live there. Okay, next question, Spirit. Does the culprit work at Hope Plus Flower Apartments? Is that why there's less than cooperative energies coming from this apartment? We have a side story. Let's find out what's going on. Yeah. Ooh. So we have the Six of Wands. It's a community effort. More than one person knows information that they're not coming forward with, but they are acting as though they're trying to protect somebody. The Ten of Wands. Feels very burdensome to this person. They have a sense of dread that this took place on the property, near the property, or that there is evidence of Heidi's demise here. The Magician. Evidence is going to come forward. There is going to be a resolution to this case. It's not going to go unpunished. The Four of Wands. That is friends, family, soul tribe. That's the 1111 card. The foundation for happiness. They're not going to give up. And they shouldn't give up. This is their loved one. They need to keep pushing. They need to keep pushing that envelope. Get more coverage. Get everybody talking about her. Get everybody looking for her. The Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. Wow. That is, I really feel like that is Heidi. That Heidi's not where she's supposed to be. Heidi is not doing the things that she normally does. And everyone is missing her dearly, especially her son. The Six of Cups, including her ex-husband, other exes, other old friends and family members. The Chariot, somebody is going to have some forward movement. I feel like this is the investigators, the LAPD. That information is going to come forward to where they're going to have things revealed to them as to where Heidi was in that 3-hour time span and where she was at when Seven was located at Hope Plus Flower apartment complex. Ace of Swords. Lies. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. Somebody knows more than they're saying. They are flat lying. Who's lying? I don't believe it's the ex-husband. Certainly not her little 10-year-old son. But somebody's lying. Somebody's saying they didn't have contact with her. Somebody is saying that they did not see her. This person has been interviewed. Or they're about to be, and they're going to lie. But that's what's going to help lead the LAPD to this person is the lies. The fact that they know better. That they sense better. And the Three of Cups in reverse. But this person, you remember Sesame Street? I think it was Sesame Street. They had a song in it. One of these things is not like the others. Well, this person is that one thing that stands out like a sore thumb. That this person does not fit in to the normal environment or the normal energies that Heidi would associate herself with. They're very different. And this person is full of lies, and they're very, very different. I'm going to ask Spirit, what's so different about this person, okay? Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. What's so very different about this person? This person that's lying. This person that's seen Heidi. Death. They smell of death. They smell of always looking for the next best thing. Yeah. They're always looking for the next best thing. They don't really care whose toes they step on to get there either. They don't have gratitude and appreciation. They don't have a positive mindset. What else is different about this person? Now, they think they're above everybody. That's for dang sure. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. So they're acting like like she was coming on to them. That, wow. Ooh. Yeah. This person is going to be trying to tell the story that Heidi was coming on to them and they were having to keep her at bay to keep it on a business level. But that's not true. That's one of the lies that this person is telling. Heidi was not interested in this person. This person didn't even come close to meeting the criteria for Heidi. What else is different about this person? What can you tell us, Spirit? They're not really abundant. They're a faker. Yeah. They really spend their time living off of somebody else. Like this female that lives in this apartment complex. Yeah, they're a faker. They don't have the kind of resources that they claim to. They tend to Ponzi schemes is what Spirit's telling me. That they don't really have the financial means to live the lifestyle that they're living. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. Another lie. It's another lie. Just about every sword out here is in the reverse because they can't tell the truth if they had to. Okay. So, what's the most likely? I feel like there's a question I wanted to ask. 7. How did 7 end up on the 28th floor of Hope and Flower? How did 7 end up on the 28th floor of Hope and Flower? Really? Nine of Swords in reverse. The person, after causing the demise of Heidi, Planck, did not want to see the dog end up dead. Didn't want to see the dog suffocate in the SUV due to heat. I see the heat. You can see the heat. Wait a minute, let me get my hands in myself. I see the heat, not wanting the dog to expire. So this person's got a little bit of a kind heart when it comes to animals. This person's got some tattoos. They're not colored. It's like they're words. And yeah, this person, 10 of Cups. Wow. So, person didn't want to see the dog die. Didn't want to see the dog suffocate in the heat in the vehicle. They have a soft spot in their heart for an animal that they raised as a child that was a companion to them. So what's the most likely outcome of this reading? Abundance. Their evidence is coming forward. Oh, hello, Buttercup. Hold on. I'm in the middle of a reading, sister. Can you get your little intuitive hiney down for mommy? Thank you, baby. Okay. Now, what am I led to from that? This animal that this person had could very well be a cat. Okay? But this is about abundance and loyalty between the family and the friends, the soul tribe of Heidi. We're going to keep pushing and pushing for answers. And hey, LAPD, they're watching. They're watching. They're seeing the truth. They're lining up all their dogs in a row, so to speak, okay? And that is clarified by the Seven of Cups in reverse, yes. They're going to clear out the smoke and the mirrors, clear out the lies, and bring justice to Heidi and to her son. So what is the card of advice for from Spirit for all those invested in this reading? By the way, before we go any further, if you know of anything, if you saw Heidi, if you remember any recent interaction with Heidi, if she was with somebody else, how was she? Was she comfortable? Was she not comfortable? Was Seven with her? Where was she at? Call, please. Please make that phone call to Los Angeles Police Department's Missing Person Unit at 213-996-1800. Calls should be also directed to 1-877-LAPD 24/7. You can remain anonymous. And if you wish to remain anonymous, please call Los Angeles Regional Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS, which is 1-800-222-8477. Or you can go directly to www.lacrimestoppers.org. The missing person number, I guess you'd call it, for the police department, the case number is DR number 21-08-15415. I'm going to give you that case number again. DR number 21-08-15415. Please, if you have seen Heidi or anybody with her or seen Seven, if you've seen her SUV, I really would like to have that. Let's see if I can pull it up here. I know that on one of the family members' Facebook pages, it gives the license plate number what they think it is. Here we go. Her license plate number is a 2017 gray Range Rover with a black and yellow California license plate of U840X0. Once again, U840X0. If you have seen this Range Rover, if you have seen Heidi or Seven, please call LAPD Missing Persons Unit and tell them of your interaction. This is definitely helping them get their timeline together, knowing where she was at, how she was acting, who she might have been around. Okay? So, and I feel it. This case is going to get busted wide open, whether this person wants the information to come forward or not. So, the card of advice for all those invested in this reading: family, friends, soulmates, soul tribe, and investigators. Alright? The High Lady of Love and Compassion, which is the number 1. A very new beginning. A very big change. Completing a lesson, moving forward. And it's coming out as an ally. Let me turn the camera around again so I'll make sure I show you this very well. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. When the High Lady of Love and Compassion chooses to be your ally, she brings you a deep and meaningful message. She reminds you that only love is real. It's the sole, unconditional, and true power behind all means of manifesting out of the unseen into the material world. Love's greatest creative power is ignited by the conscious action of compassion, generosity of the heart, reverence, respect, and empathy for all living things bring you profound power to live a life of happiness and contentment. And that's the kind of life that Heidi has always had, that she's been blessed to have. The High Lady also reminds you that when she chooses to be your ally, she brings her evidence that you're loved. All manner of synchronicities align in your favor. And that's saying who she is. And that's a hella beautiful thing. To be able to acknowledge that this beautiful soul has walked the face of this earth and been loved and loved all of her friends and family. The Chess Queen. The Chess Queen has all the tools you need to aid you in your quest for a life of purpose, peace, and prosperity. When she arrives as your ally, you're given the task of asking Spirit for a vision of your life. Ask also to know the answer, know the right actions to ensure your part in the process as unfolding. Then, with a sense of trust, allow the strategy to be given unto you by the divine. Are your own goals and desires in alignment with the divine plan with your life? Yes, hers was. These are messages for you all, for your family, friends, soul tribe. That Heidi loves you. That love doesn't stop. Love is the only thing that is real. An encouragement to go on and live your life to the fullest, and to help her son to do the same through this tragic event. Now, would I love to find out, wake up in the morning and find out that Heidi has been found, she's safe, she's just needing to take a break? Yes. That's not what Spirit says happened. I do believe that whenever they find her vehicle, they will find evidence of a struggle. And it's not going to be pretty. But I send all my love and light to everyone in her family, her friends, her soul tribe. And I ask that you be mindful if you make comments that family does. I do get contacted by family a lot. And I do private readings for families. So if you're making comments, be mindful that a family member may not respond there. They may be emailing me, but they may very well be reading that. So please don't put anything below that you would not want to read if you were the family member. And just to top it all off, never, ever, under any circumstances, will I allow any monetary benefit to myself regarding these missing person readings or criminal case readings, okay? Never. These are a gift from Spirit, and they are for family, friends, soul tribe, and all others invested in these cases to help open, well, multiple reasons. One, to get the name out there. So more people can see the name coming through, they can look into it and maybe recall an interaction with this person or with somebody in question regarding this person. To trigger these interactions. As I'm saying here, that this is somebody who is, they're faking it. They're not who they say they are. They're wearing a false mask. They're trying to get over on people. They especially like trying to deal with people who do have significant finances. so that they can hopefully take advantage of them, and not necessarily a Ponzi scheme, but somehow swindling them out of their money. And this person looks like they thought that she might fall for that, helping them swindle somebody, helping them to acquire more funds so they can continue living this lifestyle that they have not earned, that they're literally taking off of the back of somebody else. So, I ask that you all send love and light, especially to her son during this time. It's for a 10-year-old boy, it's absolutely got to be unbelievable that your mother hasn't been heard from in 12 days. That nobody knows where she's at. And that her dog just turned up on the 20th floor of some swanky high-rise apartment complex in the LA district. Why was the dog there? How did the dog get there? You know? So, I'll see you all soon with your next reading. Namaste.